Welcome back to Baby Joe Archery. This video is gonna be about the Bitzenburger fletching jig. This is the equipment I use to fletch my arrows. This one comes with the new upgrade. Instead of using the knot to lock it in, you'll use the bare shaft. And it comes with this platform that you drill in. That way it helps get a better contact with the clamp and to the shaft. The cool thing about the Bitzenburger that you're able to do, well, normally you can only do 3 different ways to fletch arrows: 3 fletch, 4 fletch, 4 fletch, but I'll explain what are the difference between them. So the top 3 are normally the ones that you're able to make, but then the one on the bottom, the 8 fletch, is right now John Dudley from Knock On Archery is making that kind of popular. So a lot of people, if you see Instagram or Facebook, you'll be seeing a lot of people fletching their arrows this way, and I found a way to make my Bitzenburger to do this a lot easier for me. So the first one is your typical 3 fletch, that is 120-degree separation. The number 2 is the 90-degree separation, so it looks like an X. The third one is a 75 by 105 degree separation. So the way it's easier to explain this one is like an X-Wing starfighter from Star Wars. See? And then this one is a 45-degree separation. So what I did is I took out the knob and then drill 4 extra holes on the middle of the 90-degree one. So that will be the middle one. That way, as I spin it, it will stop at 45 degrees every time, and it will make my 8 fletch. So this one is my 8 fletch, 45 degree. This is my 75-105 separation, or the X-Wing starfighter. This is the 3 fletch, 120 degree. And then another 4 fletch, the cross, the 90 degree. When I use my Bitzenburger, I got two of them with the upgrade. One of them I have it completely straight, and then the other one has a light angle. The reason why I got 2 is because with the Bitzenburger, it's a little bit hard to put it back where it was before. So just having them set there, it's much easier. These are all the items I use when I fletch my arrows. I use 2 of the same clamps. So today I'm gonna do the 4 fletch with the 90-degree straight. So for the Bitzenburger, it's gonna be the middle one. AAE Max Bond glue. Q-tips to help you clean the extra glue, to add acetone into your veins. Then acetone to clean the shafts and your veins. AE 2.0 shield cut vanes. And I'll be demoing with the Aerotech Speed Freaks. I use a pinnock, so I'll be using the larger size. This guy right here. When you buy the upgrade for the Bitzenburger, you get this one and the one that is attached to the Bitzenburger already. With this one, you'll be doing like small shafts like VAPs. With this one, you'll do pinnocks or large sizes like this one. If I was just using the regular knocks, then I would just do a bare shaft and then it will fit perfectly on this one. But then to do other shafts like this hex that is a 5mm, you will need an additional accessories like you'll see on this. See how these guys have like extra rings? So you have to get these separate and they will get attached to this one. So about extra ones, that way I don't have to constantly move them around. The other cool thing about the upgrade, so this knob, it's the standard knob that it comes with the Bitzenburger, that you clip in your knock into this. The only thing with this one is these holes, they tend to be a lot bigger, so when you clip it, you get a little bit extra play. So some of the vanes might be closer sometimes, so they're evenly separated. So the knob on the upgrade is a lot smaller, so they're more consistent to each other. And plus, with this one, because you are using your knock, sometimes the knock fit perfectly, sometimes they fit loose. So when you move your knob to the next, to set it to the next vane, sometimes it makes it jump a little bit. So if you're not paying attention, at the end you'll see some of your vane higher and lower than the other ones. So okay, let's get started. So I get 4 vanes, and I always use, when I knock it, I always use the last line to set my vanes. To completely be there. Always make sure you spin this until it's set in a spot. Sometimes it's not, so if you glue in your first vane and then you spin it, you're like, oh, yes, it wasn't set right. So this way, just to give you a heads up. So I get some of my acetone. I'll clean my vane. My shaft is already clean. I'll get some of my glue. Make sure I put dots. The ones that you have to make sure you get is one in the back and one in the front. Then when you place your clamp, I always put the one on the bottom first, and then I clip it down. Make sure it's good. Then as that one is setting up, I work on my next one. That way it's a lot faster. Get more acetone. Clean the shop. Bang. More glue. Clamp this one. Move it to the next set. There. Same thing. Make sure I clip the one on the bottom first. Work on my next one. Get more acetone. This is the reason why I like using my Bitzenburger, because I can get extra clamps if I have to make the job faster. Plus you get 4 different ways you can fletch your arrows, and it's already there on the equipment. You don't have to buy any extra parts. Only when you're buying the upgrade. That's it. Okay. And when I'm doing this, almost all my arrows are consistent to each other. So the arrows I use for outdoors, I always use small banes, the AAE 2.0s, with a light angle to make them spin just enough, but I don't want them to spin too much because of my baby drawing. I don't get that much distance anyways with the 60-pound that I pull. Even on my 65-pound bow,